Elementary Secondary Education Act. President Lyndon B. Johnson, Elementary Secondary Education Act, ESEA 1965, remarks. So these are things that he said when he was passing this bill, this law, transcript, Maine. Later named the No Child Left Behind Act, President Bush, then Every Student Succeeds Act, President Obama. I have the transcript. The video is on YouTube, and it has actual Lyndon Johnson's voice and his teachers there as well. And so the YouTube video is here, and there's a transcript. This is the website. President Lyndon B. Johnson, Elementary Secondary Act, and I'm making this as a video. So the table of contents. So in 1 minute of the the beginning timeline, it's a law, and it's supposed to address mental and moral benefits, safety, welfare law. Welfare is important because in the federal law dealing with criminal conduct and civil rights violation, we always look at, there's a lot that deals with safety and welfare. That's mental health in many ways. And I added this as in here to see it, and can just easily go there, go back. State of Education when President Lyndon Johnson went to school. So this is his experience in the school at his time. And Miss Katie was his, Diedrich taught, that's his teacher, taught 8 grades at one at the same time. So all 8 grades were at the same time. So you would think 1st through 8th grade, you would be thinking that. But when I was 4 years old and they tell me, Miss Kate, that I recited my first lesson while sitting on her lap. So 4 years old, around 5 years old is kindergarten. So this could be kindergarten through 8th grade. All together, but as far as age guidelines, we don't know what was the highest age in that class. Again, these are, so I'm just going to roll it. Okay, the next thing is Education Foundation Framework of the Pursuit of Happiness and Passport Out of Poverty. So education is a foundation framework. And in the Constitution, we understand that the basic needs is property, our rights, but life, but the pursuit of happiness, to have the opportunity to have the best life that we possibly can have with our, So then I have the summary of this. So his speech is here, and here it says, making into law a measure of which will bring mental and moral benefits to millions of our young people. Okay, now this was back in 1965, so now we could only imagine what the president would say as far as how many people it would affect. State of Education, President Lyndon Johnson went to school, so here it talks about this. And again, this is in YouTube where he reads it. And then Education Foundation Framework of the Pursuit of Happiness and Achievement of the Best of Oneself to maintain stability and improvement of the future of the United States and the world. Because we are in a world economy, whether we like it or not. And so, Passport from Poverty is where I got that from. I believe deeply no law I have signed will ever sign means more to the future of America. Okay, so this is my summary. And so it is not the culmination, but, oh wait, no, I'm sorry, this is not. Apologize. Here's my summary. I was like, where's the title? Summary of the ESEA, the Elementary Secondary Education Act of 1965, remarks President Lyndon Johnson. The making of the Elementary Secondary Education Act of 1965 from President Lyndon Johnson's intent was to make a law that would protect the civil rights of all children for equality and the ability to achieve the best performance possible. best performance possible. President Lyndon Johnson recognized the challenges teachers face and how there needs to be a better educational environment to give an ability all children will have an opportunity to get out and stay out of poverty. President Lyndon Johnson recognized that this law would continually improve, and with this would be the improvement of mental health and improving achievement for all students. In this, the future of the United States would only improve. In 2000, President Bush would further push this law and gave it a name of No Child Left Behind. And in President Obama's presidency, he further pushed and improved the law to be named the Every Student Succeeds Act. Although the law has changed in time, it remains the law as Elementary and Secondary Education Act.